Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers find Sharon Newman making a desperate attempt to escape during the week of January 13 to 17, 2025. Meanwhile, someone's worst nightmare comes true while another gets shocking news on Y&R. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. Next week on Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman is still trapped in the sewer where psycho Jordan Howard stashed her. Soon, she searches around, trying to find something to help free herself. She spots an iron pipe or rod and struggles to reach it. Chances are, she gets her hands on it because she tries frantically to escape. Meanwhile, Ian Ward's revenge plan against her becomes more dangerous. Also, Nick Newman is determined to find her, and he brings a theory to Detective Chance Chancellor on Young and the Restless. While Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, struggles to escape captivity, things take a turn for Jordan Howard, Colleen Zenk. Coming up, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, overhears her at Crimson Lights. She says her name but Jordan takes off. Claire Newman catches up with her, and they come face to face in an intense reunion. Later, she tells her mom, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil, and grandmother, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, that Jordan is back. After that, Claire hurls threats at Jordan. Elsewhere on Young and the Restless, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, learns Ian deceived him. Then, he grows suspicious of Nikki. Perhaps, he fears she'll fall off the wagon again in light of Jordan's return. Meanwhile, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, remains adamant. Additionally, on Y&R, Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, is in for quite a surprise. Currently, he's unaware that his new half-brother, Damian King, Nathan Owens, is keeping a secret from him. But next week, private investigator, Denise Tolliver, Thelma Hopkins, gives Nate shocking information. It turns out that Damian doesn't just work for a bunch of companies, he owns them. Indeed, Nate will be floored on Young and the Restless. Also, Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, receives a surprising invite. No doubt, it's Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, asking her to move onto the Newman Ranch. Later, she and Victoria realize they share something in common. Then, Chelsea shocks Adam on Young and the Restless. Meanwhile, her ex, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, makes a shocking move. And Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, urges him to fess up. Y&R is full of shockers next week. Don't miss a minute to see if Sharon Newman breaks free on the CBS daytime drama. The upcoming week on the Young and the Restless promises to deliver high-stakes drama, heart-wrenching decisions, and bold moves. One of the most shocking developments will come from Sharon Newman, whose desperation leads her down a path that could change her life and the lives of those around her forever. Sharon, known for her nurturing instincts and calm demeanor, will be forced into making a decision she never anticipated. Let's dive into the details of what's to come as the drama intensifies for Sharon and the other residents of Genoa City. Sharon Newman has long been a pillar of strength in Genoa City, balancing her personal life with her career as a therapist. She's faced many trials over the years, from the complexities of her relationships to the tragic losses she's endured. However, this week will see Sharon at her breaking point, as her life takes an unexpected turn. After months of subtle tension building around her family and friends, Sharon finds herself facing an emotional crossroads. Her decision comes after a series of events that have weighed heavily on her, particularly her struggles with her ex-husband Nick Newman, her current husband Ray Rosales, and the ongoing tension surrounding her relationship with her daughter Faith. Sharon's maternal instincts have always driven her to protect her children, and this week, that drive will push her to make a desperate choice. Sharon's world is rocked by the news of a crisis involving one of her loved ones, someone she's always felt deeply responsible for. While details remain murky for now, this event forces her to take drastic action to protect her family. With Ray becoming increasingly distant as he grapples with his own personal issues, Sharon finds herself in a position where she feels cornered and desperate to act. Her instincts to save those she loves take precedence, and she'll stop at nothing to ensure their safety and well-being, even if it means making a difficult and irreversible choice. One of the most intriguing elements of this week's storyline is the continued tension in Sharon and Ray's marriage. Ray has been dealing with personal turmoil of his own, often feeling overwhelmed by the demands of his job as a police officer and his role in Sharon's life. He's been distancing himself from Sharon lately, leaving her feeling isolated. As Ray faces increasing pressure, Sharon is forced to contend with the reality that their marriage might not be as stable as she hoped. This week, Sharon's desperation will come to a head when she realizes that Ray might not be able to offer the support she so desperately needs. With Ray becoming more withdrawn, Sharon takes matters into her own hands, leading her to make a bold and risky move. While Sharon has always been patient and understanding with Ray, this week, her growing frustration and need for action will drive her to make a choice that could affect their relationship forever. The question remains, will Sharon's move bring them closer together or create an insurmountable rift? As Sharon's actions unfold, viewers will see how her decisions have long-lasting repercussions, not only for her marriage but for her entire family. While Sharon is focused on salvaging her family and dealing with the fallout from her desperate decision, Nick Newman's role in her life remains complicated. As her ex-husband, Nick is someone she has turned to for support in the past, and he's always been an important part of her life, especially when it comes to their children. This week, Sharon's move might trigger unexpected consequences for her relationship with Nick. Nick has always been protective of Sharon, and his feelings for her have never fully dissipated despite their separation. As Sharon makes her bold move, Nick becomes more involved than she anticipated, either because of a shared concern for their children or because of his unresolved feelings for her. Sharon's desperation to keep her family intact could pull Nick back into the fold in ways he wasn't expecting. But with Nick, things are never simple. His connection to Sharon is intertwined with his romantic history, and this week, old feelings could resurface, creating a complicated dynamic. Sharon, already torn between her desire to do right by her family and the fractured nature of her marriage to Ray, will have to navigate the delicate balance between what is best for her and what might complicate her relationship with both Nick and Ray. As Sharon makes her desperate move, viewers will be left wondering if Nick will be the one to come to her aid, or if his involvement will only make matters worse. Could their complicated history threaten to undo the progress Sharon has made in her marriage to Ray? Or will Nick and Sharon find a way to work together to navigate the crisis at hand? Faith Newman, Sharon's daughter, has always been a significant part of Sharon's life, and her ongoing struggles will play a key role in Sharon's desperate move this week. Faith, still grappling with the trauma of her past and her journey to recovery, will be at the center of the emotional turmoil Sharon is facing. Sharon's need to protect her children, especially Faith, will drive her to take risks she never thought she would. As Faith continues to grapple with her issues, Sharon's protective instincts will take over. But Faith's presence in the drama will not only affect Sharon's decisions but also bring new complications. Sharon might be forced to make difficult choices to ensure Faith's safety and well-being, even if it means alienating those closest to her. Sharon's vulnerability as a mother and her desire to shield her children from harm will fuel the bold actions she takes this week. This week will serve as a major turning point for Sharon. Her usual calm, patient demeanor is replaced with a sense of urgency and a willingness to do whatever it takes to keep her family intact. As Sharon makes her desperate move, it will become clear that she is no longer the woman who sits idly by waiting for things to resolve themselves. Sharon has reached a breaking point, and the consequences of her actions will send shockwaves through Genoa City. Sharon's vulnerability will be on full display as she confronts the harsh realities of her life, but so will her strength. As the week unfolds, Sharon will find herself facing the consequences of her choices, and her future will be shaped by the dramatic events that unfold in Genoa City. Will Sharon's desperate move lead to healing, or will it create an unfixable divide in her life? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: Sharon Newman's story is far from over, and the drama is only just beginning. The events this week will be pivotal for Sharon, Ray, Nick, and the entire Newman family. The fallout from Sharon's desperate decision will set the stage for even more drama in Genoa City, as Sharon proves once again that she will do whatever it takes to protect those she loves, even if it means sacrificing her own happiness.